All right, teachers, let's dive in. We are living in a whole new reality in our classrooms, right? A world where AI is just everywhere. But look, this isn't some scary story about technology coming to replace you. It's actually the opposite. This is about why your job has become more essential, more human, and frankly, more important than it has ever been.
So let's just start with a big question, one I'm sure is on your mind. In a world where an AI can spit out any fact in a split second, what's the real difference between just getting a quick answer and actually understanding something? This question, it cuts right to the heart of the challenge. And you know what? Also the incredible opportunity we're all looking at right now.
Okay, let's get into it. The ground beneath our feet has totally shifted. AI isn't just another new tool or app. It has fundamentally rewired the entire learning environment. And because of that, it's actually changing the very definition of what we're supposed to be teaching.
This slide just nails it, doesn't it? Information, facts, they are everywhere now. They are raining down on our students 24/7. But wisdom, that ability to analyze, to question, to connect those facts to the real world, well, that has to be grown. It has to be cultivated. And guess who does the cultivating? Yep, that's you.
And this right here, this lays out the shift in purpose perfectly. For 100 years, school was basically a hunt for the right answer. Now, well, the answers are pretty much automated. So the new goal, the real higher level skill, is to critically examine those answers, to poke at them, to check them for bias, and to ask if they're even the right answers in the first place.
So what does all this mean for you, in your classroom, on a Tuesday morning? It means you're not in competition with a machine. Not at all. Your role has actually been elevated. You're moving from being the source of all the facts to being the guide, the coach who teaches students how to think about and navigate that endless river of information AI gives them.
So let's go a little deeper here. This whole shift toward critical thinking, it's not just some new educational trend or a box to check on a lesson plan. We're talking about equipping your students with the absolute ultimate life skill, the one they'll need to survive and really thrive in this incredibly complex digital world.
In a world just saturated with AI-generated content, these are the human skills that really matter. The power to look at information and weigh it carefully, to spot bias and misinformation a mile away, to ask those bigger, juicier questions, and to see the connections between different subjects. These are the skills that turn students from being just passive consumers into active thinkers and creators.
This is such a crucial takeaway. AI is built for one thing: speed. It can write an essay in a blink. But our students, they're going to thrive based on their ability to think deeply, to slow down, to reflect, and to really analyze. That depth of thought, that's their superpower, no matter how much the technology changes. And here's the best part. You do not need to throw out your entire curriculum to do this. Not at all. You can build these skills with really simple but powerful habits you can weave into the lessons you're already teaching. It's about those small shifts, always pushing beyond what to why and what if. It's about letting them compare different perspectives and making time for reflection a regular part of the day.
Okay, so how do we actually do this in the classroom? Let's try to reframe our relationship with this technology. What if we stop seeing AI as a threat, as something to be banned? What if we turned it into a powerful thinking partner, a tool we can use to actually help students build and strengthen those critical thinking muscles?
So here is a really practical, hands-on activity you can try. Let's call it the AI critique. The idea is super simple. You use the AI's output as the raw material, as the starting point for a really deep critical thinking exercise. And just check out how simple but powerful this three-step process is. First, you get the AI to generate something. Then, your students become the critics. They tear it apart, checking for accuracy, bias, whatever. And finally, they revise it. They make it better. With this simple exercise, you're hitting the absolute highest levels of Bloom's taxonomy: analysis, evaluation, and creation. They're literally using their human intelligence to improve the machine's work.
And this gets right to the core of it. The AI's output isn't the finish line. It's not the final product to be copied and pasted. Nope, it's the starting block. It's the prompt that kicks off the curiosity, the debate, and the deep thinking. It becomes a tool for thinking, not a replacement for it. And all of this brings us to the most important piece of the entire puzzle: your absolutely 100% irreplaceable role in that classroom. AI can do a lot of things, but it cannot do what you do.
Really think about it for a second. No algorithm can teach a child discernment. No chatbot can offer genuine empathy. It can't provide real ethical guidance when things get complicated. In this new age, you are the one who helps them find meaning. You teach the profoundly human skills, the connection, the communication, the compassion that matter more than anything else.
Let's just pause on this for a moment, because this is the core of your value now. Technology is just a tool. It's cold. You're the one who provides the context, the purpose, and that vital human connection that makes learning actually matter. You bring the humanity to the machine.
And that right there is the ultimate takeaway. The minds of your students are going to be shaped by unbelievable technology, for sure, but their ability to use that technology wisely, ethically, and creatively, that will be shaped by you. You provide the heart that guides the mind.
So we'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. In a world where all the easy answers are automated, the single most powerful skill you can give your students is the ability to ask brilliant, challenging, and insightful questions. Because when you teach them how to think, you're not just preparing them for the next test, you are preparing them for life.